Conor McGregor, the brash Irishman who is the world's biggest mixed martial arts star, became the first man to hold two Ultimate Fighting Championship belts at the same time when he unseated lightweight champ Eddie Alvarez at Madison Square Garden on Saturday night. The fight was the first in New York City after the state became the last in the country to legalize the sport this spring. McGregor remains the featherweight champion, as well. The fight was never close. McGregor put Alvarez on the canvas 3 times in round 1, then finished the job in the second with a combination. "I've ridiculed everyone on the roster," McGregor noted, not entirely inaccurately, after the fight. "I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to absolutely nobody." Continue reading the main story. He leapt on top of the cage and held both belts on his shoulders with a broad smile. McGregor's popularity is unsurpassed in the sport. The fans at the Garden roared every time he appeared in a promo on the big screen. But those cheers were dwarfed by the sound that emerged when the man himself appeared in the flesh. McGregor has a gift of gab that reminds some of the young Muhammad Ali. In the days before the fight, as is his wont, he berated his opponent, slinging invective as easily as he slings punches. Showmanship is part of the ethos of the UFC, and no one is better at it than McGregor. He showed up late to Thursday's press conference, wearing a mink coat, boasted, "I predict I rearrange his face," and battled Alvarez over his belt, eventually picking up a chair and threatening to throw it. Overlooked in the McGregor hype was Alvarez, who, after all, was the champion. Alvarez seemed to try to match McGregor's insults but never quite had the Irishman's panache, and certainly could not match his popularity in the Garden. The Irish and Irish Americans were well represented in the crowd. "The Irish, we built this town," McGregor had shouted before the fight. "Now we are coming back to claim what's ours."